Once upon a time, there was a man named Frederick and his wife, Catherine. They had just begun their married life, and oh boy, what a pair they were. Frederick was hardworking and practical. Catherine? Well, she was a little too creative for her own good. One morning, Frederick said, "Kate, I'm off to work. Have dinner and some ale ready when I return." Catherine smiled confidently. What could go wrong? She started cooking a perfect steak, sizzling in the pan. Then she thought, while it's frying, I'll just go draw some ale from the cellar. But while she was busy filling the jug, she suddenly realized, oh no, the dog's not tied up. She dashed upstairs, only to see the dog running away with the steak. Catherine chased it across the fields, but the dog won. Tired and frustrated, she walked home saying, well, what can't be cured must be endured. Back home, she found the ale had been pouring the whole time. Oh dear, she gasped. Frederick will be furious. But then genius struck, or so she thought. I'll sprinkle meal over it. That'll soak it up nicely. Except, she dropped the whole sack right on the beer jug, spilling everything again. When Frederick came home, she proudly said, dinner's gone, the ale's gone, and the meal's gone, but the cellar's so clean. Frederick sighed. Kate, how could you? And she simply answered, you never told me not to. That night, Frederick buried his gold in the garden. These are my yellow buttons, he told her. Don't touch them. But soon, peddlers passed by selling shiny plates. Catherine, wanting to trade, said, I've got yellow buttons in the garden. They dug up all the buttons and took Frederick's gold. When he returned, Catherine cheerfully showed off the new plates. See? I didn't touch the buttons, they did. Frederick nearly fainted. Trying to fix things, they went after the thieves. Frederick walked ahead, leaving Catherine behind. She saw tree trunks scraped by wagon wheels and thought, oh, poor trees. I'll grease them with butter so they won't hurt anymore. Then her cheese rolled downhill. Well, she said, one can find the other, and rolled the second after it. When Frederick asked for food, she said proudly, I used the butter for the trees and sent the cheeses to find each other. Later, he told her to go home and lock the door. She did one better. She took the whole door off its hinges. Now no one can break in. She said, carrying it on her back. Frederick just face-palmed. Since you brought it, you can carry it. They hid in a tree at night. Below them sat the thieves, the same ones who stole the gold. Frederick threw stones at them, but they thought it was pine cones fallen. Catherine, tired from the weight of the door, said, I'll drop the nuts. Clatter, it's hailing, said a thief. Then she poured out the vinegar. Heavy dew tonight, said another. Finally, she whispered, I'll drop the door. Frederick begged her not to, but too late. Crashed, the door fell right on the thieves, who screamed murder and ran off, leaving all the gold behind. When morning came, Frederick and Catherine found all the gold safe and sound. Frederick smiled, shaking his head. Kate, you may be foolish, but somehow it always works out. And from that day on, he made sure to tell her exactly what not to do. Frederick and Catherine reminds us that sometimes the world's greatest chaos comes from innocent intentions and a little too much enthusiasm.